Okay, got this lights and sirens. I said the key doesn't work now. I did notice that there's 2 cylinders. There should only be one. This one here should be dummied off, along with the dogging cylinder over there. So I'll take care of that. But they said this one would not turn with the key. And they were right. And I squirt some oil in there and it turns. You know, now, there might be something wrong with the device. It opens up. You know, put some oil here, put some oil in the keyhole. Wow. Now I did notice this is moving around, so I gotta tighten the plate down, but all I did was squirt oil in it, people. Oh, but it's lights and sirens. Yeah. It's amazing. Well, I just talked to a couple teachers and that answered one of my questions. The teachers don't come through this gate. It's mostly the staff let them in or out through another gate. So I'm not going to change the cylinder, it works. So while I'm checking the lockout and cylinders out, let me make sure that the key works. Yeah, it works great there. How about that? I'll still hit it with some oil. Yep, you know the routine. Let's take off the cover. Sometimes they put these plates too close. We can't get our screws out because they weld them on afterwards. This one's not too bad. There's a bunch of screws missing here. That is the problem with precision. They're difficult to turn at times. Let's work it a few times. I got the key in the other side, so that's why it's turning. That's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Oh. Let me add a couple more screws to this. these gates are literally out in the weather. The only thing above it is a tree. Okay. Okay. Oh, latch is going back. A lot better now. Now, granted, I got Gorilla Grips. So, I might go and grind down that strike plate just a little bit with the latch and that to go all the way back. It's just a gate, the pedestrian gate. They can do a lot of other things. This keeps, basically, locks keep honest people out. Let's see. Let's see if it works. That ain't good. You know what? The strike plate's probably binding on the last bit. I bet I can't really move it any farther forward easily, but you can see where it's really binding right there. Maybe I can tap it a little bit here. You have to run around a wee bit. I think I want to take my grinder, grind that, take some pressure off the latch. Okay, got my grinder with my hobo freight wheels on it. Let's see how. This is the cutoff wheel. Let's make some awful noise. Remember, that's going to be really hot. See the smoke? That is hot. Do not touch. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay. Well, let's see if it's going to work. Okay. So, well, it rattles a little bit. That's good. Takes that pressure off the latch. This is an issue with precision. They're really tough to use sometimes. Well, the good thing about it is the teachers don't use this. Apparently, maybe security or somebody. But the precisions just get hard to use. Let's open it works great. Then it changes up. Well, it works. I'm gonna go work on the other door. Okay, so I'm gonna take out the rim cylinder and the mortise dogging cylinder and replace them with Dormicava dummy cylinders. These are solid brass, both rim and mortise cylinders combined. Comes in handy, don't only have to stock one thing. Okay. As per the luge, let's take all those off. So there we go. How am I supposed to get to that screw? Oh, hey. Retards. Okay. How am I going to get there? I was going to load my screwdriver into my regular drill and use it, but if the screw is tight, don't put a screw in the bottom. It's always going to be your Achilles heel. Well, remember, you got it off, oil it up. Should probably just look at that. Never used. Well, it's got a cylinder on the other side, maybe. Well, no, it's got a cylinder on the other side. The contractor might put 2 screws in. I guess screws are expensive. Who knew? I mean, really? That's what's holding? Take these screws out to get to the rim cylinder out, which isn't even the keyway to this still. Okay. I have no idea why they left the other cylinder in it. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Since the other cylinder was there, it looks like they're... Oh, our keys don't work. Yeah. We need to try not to confuse them. Nope, that didn't work. What? I am going to use the screws that came with it. It does come with screws and a back plate. Well, the hole pattern's different? No, they look the same, but at least these screws are Felipe's. Do I need to cut them down shorter? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, seems like it bottomed out. Oh. Guess we gotta put the good part of my screwdriver, my 8-in-1 or 6-in-1, and just snap. Dope. Now we do them. The other gate will open. I said, the other gate would open.
Then we would have hit you.
If you would have done that, then you would have broken tradition. Because people only go through the door that's open. You didn't see that, but when you work on doors, there might be a dozen doors around you, all going from the inside to the outside or vice versa. I know that's upside down, but it seems to fit in the hole better. Doesn't matter, there's nothing on the other side. They'll always want to you know, to get back to the door, they will always go through the open door. They'll even, if I'm blocking the whole doorway, and there's doors to the left of you, doors to the right of you, they will wait until you move out of their way. Drives me crazy. Okay. Let's go work on that thing. Okay. Now, you can use channel locks. No. So these devices come with 2 spacer rings. For some reason, there's only one in here, which is fine. You don't really need any of them. Don't need any of them, but they put it in there. Comes with a backing plate that has notches in it that go in the side of the mortar cylinder. Normally put the spring clip on the other side, but no matter. But I like to put whatever came with the device in there in case your next cylinder is longer or shorter or whatever. You have all the parts to do it. They got a whole truck full of those spacers. I'm like, well, why do I need them in my truck? They're just, you know, I inherited them. Adequate. Okay, nobody's going to be putting a key in there because there's no keyhole, so you just make it as gorilla grip tight as you can. You know what? So, just to be on the safe side, let's give it a couple extra little oomph. Okay. Before I do that, okay. Now they only put 2 holes in there. I'm going to put a few extra screws in. So they only put the 2 screws in.